2009, the Muslim Resource Center for Social Support and Integration is a non-for-profit organization. Our mission is to help families and individuals overcome the challenges impacting their family safety. We recognize that people coming from collectivist societies may have unique challenges, and we seek to support these families using culturally integrative services. The Muslim Resource Center for Social Support and Integration developed the Shared Journeys project as a solution to these needs. The Shared Journeys project shares an innovative platform of knowledge and resources that will ultimately increase the capacity of cultural community organizations and child protection agencies when supporting families in need.
At the foundation, we really honestly loved that this was a collaborative project and one that was focused on building new partnerships, creating awareness, and moving forward. And on top of that, the beneficiaries were children and their families. And that really made our role in terms of assessing grants and dispersing funds just that much easier to make. It was the incredible work that you've done all these years and the nature of the project and the beneficiaries that made the decision just so easy.
The Shared Journeys project started in 2012 as a 2-year initiative building bridges between the Children's Aid Societies and the South Asian community in York Region and Muslim communities in Kingston and Ottawa with their respective Children's Aid Societies. At the end of the successful 2-year journey, we hosted a provincial conference in 2014 as a platform for all partner agencies to come together, learn, and share their experiences. At the core of our approach are the children and family. Their safety, well-being, and protection are the primary concern of all the agencies involved.
The key for us has been, we knew, all of us, the Muslim leaders in our community, the service providers, our staff, all kept children and families at the center. And whenever we ran into trouble, we'd go back to that. Because if that's our goal, we can find a way.
However, the process of collaboration and collectively working together to address the diverse needs isn't always easy. We all need to work hard and to recognize the challenges within our own agencies and communities.
So that was one of the biggest challenges at the beginning, getting the agency to recognize that, we do have cultural communities, that there is a different way of doing business, that there is a different way of engagement, that when we deal with a collectivist type of community or any other type of community, that we have to engage networks. Networks have to be part of the work that we do, and we all have to work together for the common interest of the child and the family, and to make sure children are safe.
There's so many different layers, including our staffing within our agency, and how much power they're willing to let go to be vulnerable before families.
Our approach is based on an innovative process of collaboration between multiple stakeholders. By engaging these stakeholders, it is anticipated that service providers will develop their capacity through the engagement of cultural communities and organizations. Likewise, cultural communities will develop their capacity through awareness by responding to these needs. This embraces a holistic participatory structure of involvement through the incorporation of 5 guiding principles: communication, adaptability, trust, collaboration, and engagement.
And we work away at issues, and we work in that intercultural area, and that's what Shared Journey is all about. It's bringing the community and the CAS together around part of the legislation that says that any plan should be culturally informed, and that we work with them, we challenge them, we engage extended family, we engage extended networks, we help them understand, we look at the journey, we stop sometimes the process of things happening very quickly because there are regulations and procedures and ministry directives that establish timelines, and it's much easier to work when you don't deviate those timelines and you have to consult with your supervisor. You just move it along and you just get to where you need to get. So in the work that we've done, we've slowed down the process, we've had opportunities of engagement, we've taken the time
trust is really a process, a long process. And I'm just really feeling here, because there is really a very important process going on. We want to support and protect that. So the other thing also, expectation, as I said, expectation also really somehow with capacity. You know, we have been really within these 2 years, what we have been really trying to do to help connect the right people with each other, but also really trying them to come up with something realistic. We here just really to share with them what we know. We don't teach them. And they would really, they will decide where to start. And if you see, each organization, each community has a different context. They are in different place, in terms of the stages. And this is really the beauty of the Shared Journey project.
This platform incorporates our past experience of engagement built between the Muslim Resource Centre and mainstream services like the Children's Aid Society in London, Ontario. This has made such a significant impact on family safety that in a period of 3 years, no Muslim child has entered into the care of child protection services. Through engagement in this approach, it is anticipated the capacity of stakeholder groups will be strengthened in order to work towards the safety, protection, and well-being of children and families. Ultimately, there will be a reduction of children from collectivist backgrounds in care within communities that adapt this model.
What we've learned through this journey was to be able to suspend some of our hard, fast rules, and I want to say that the interpretation of our act, there is some openness there. And if we're prepared to open ourselves and be humble and to learn through listening, that really has been our journey. And I believe that as a Children's Aid, we have been so strengthened by the work we've done with MRC. And we've been strengthened because what we've learned to do better is really good social work practice.
The Shared Journeys project will also lay the foundation to take this initiative to other cities within Ontario and possibly on a national scale.
I believe that we have something special to share, but I don't think it's so special that it can't happen everywhere in our province.
This for me is a very unique experience to have the opportunity to come together with collaborative partners. So I'm really excited to be here today and to bring back some of this thinking back to OACAS and to really look at how we can develop collaborative relationships with our communities and strengthen families and keep families safe. And for me, it was at OACAS an interest of how we can bring it perhaps more broadly than the 3 agencies that are initially involved. To really think about how we can open up a dialogue and find ways of developing community partnerships that really values and respects the communities that we serve.
So the Shared Journeys project has opened doors and created new levels of understanding, methods of approach, and partnerships that will lend themselves well to initiatives to come.
By building these bridges of common understanding and collaboration, we collectively work to best support the safety of families and children.
We were able to keep children safe in really innovative ways, and we were able to keep families together, which of course is what we all want, because that's what's good for children.